Peace, what it is. It was a full moon the other day. So what happened in your life? Full moon's at around 4 o'clock on Saturday. What happened in your life? Full moon's in Scorpio. Somebody tell you something that you didn't know, like a secret of some kind. Maybe so. Since the full moon's in Scorpio, Scorpio rules secrets. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The moon's in Taurus. Somebody may have something on their chest. I got it off their chest to you. You understand what I'm saying? Taurus, that proud bull. But that ain't really what this video is specifically about. I wanted to tell you about in your chart. I like I should share specific thoughts about specific things. The moon being in Scorpio right now. Damn. I'm gonna tell you something in a second. The moon being in Sagittarius right now is your perspective. Anytime the moon or the sun is in Sagittarius, I always want to kind of speak about how I feel, blah blah blah. Share my perspectives, my overviews of things. So and the reason why I'm kind of messing up and kind of jumping ahead and not really going in with what I really want to say is because the Sagittarius energy. Did I say Sagittarius or Scorpio? Okay, this is my point. The Sagittarius energy is that Sagittarius rules your thighs. It's your propeller. It's what drives you. So sometimes you get to jumping out there about certain shit when you ain't really fully. See, I can't even get my words out right. You haven't really fully formulated your thought yet, but you're ready to speak it because it's just Sagittarius energy, it's that fire energy. And with the sun is 28 degrees Taurus, so in about 2 days it's gonna be 0 degrees Gemini. So you're gonna see a change in people's energy. People have been quieter this past month. They may start speaking a little bit more Gemini energy. Now, specifically for me, the reason why I want to do this video, let me see how much time I got. Got a few minutes. This video gonna be kind of short. Is because my vertex in my birth chart is 0 degrees Gemini, and one time when the moon hit my vertex, one time about 5 years ago almost, my house got broken into. You understand what I'm saying? And the sun had just hit Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn being the opposite of Cancer. Cancer rules your home. So my home got broken into, and that was really a major turning point in my life because I moved from a neighborhood I ain't gonna say a neighborhood because it's really like southern Dallas. So it's called Oak Cliff for people that don't know Dallas. But it's not a neighborhood, it's a big part of the city. You understand what I'm saying? And I moved from living in that general area to living in somewhat of a suburb, some kind of in between the suburb and the country, which I never had lived before at that time. But my ideology was I need to get out the hood because these young niggas broke into my house. I know the people who broke into my house, or I don't know them personally, but I figured out, I learned who did it. Because you know how it is in the hood, people talk. And I was in a position where, because I got homeboys, and they was like, well, what you want to do? Like, we know these niggas stay, blah, 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 blah. But me, I ain't no gangster. You know what I'm saying? I might have a tattoo on my hand or I'm on whatever, but I ain't the type to, let's go get these niggas because they stole my PlayStation. They stole my Xbox, actually. And a couple other things. But that made me move. And so I was just, the sun is about to hit my vertex, which is going to be, who knows? The vertex, essentially, as I understand it, it's not much literature, at least online, about the vertex. But the way I've been peeping it since I've been studying it for a few years now is that it's an event will happen in your life to get you back on your path. You understand what I'm saying? Those things that ain't never happened to you before, a lot of that type of stuff happens on your vertex. So, like I say, my house got broken into. So I'm kind of interested to see what's going to happen in 2 days. I might do a video, just, something, good, bad, ugly, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen. And then none of this shit is like You can't say, oh, something bad gonna happen when this happens, or something good gonna happen when this happens. It don't really work like that. It's really based on you, your chart, and how you live in your life. Because like I say, your vertex gonna get you back on your path. You know what I'm saying? What you really down here for. That, when I moved from, you know what I'm saying, Oak Cliff, I just say that because I don't feel like explaining this shit to people that don't know Dallas. But when I moved from there to outside of the inner city, I kind of got more to myself. That's when I started building my library, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I started doing videos living out there as well. So, you see, it kind of gets you on your path, is what I'm saying. So, you know, that's just another thing in your chart. You ain't gonna know your vertex unless you know your time of birth. You know, you can get a lot of information without your time, but, you know, the more you put in, the more you get out of anything. So, yeah, man, you know, just another reason to get your birth chart. You know, that's what I always promote. Get your birth chart, study yourself. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, you can get to know yourself better. If you start having an explanation for some of these happenings in your life, instead of just saying, oh, why God do this to me and all this old shit. It's always a reason for everything. So, just keep it short. Peace and love. I gotta go back to work and make my cheese. Take it easy.